Today I'm taking you to meet something even creepier. 10 freaky creatures that look like they crawled out of hell, showing up right at your front door. Let's start with the first one. The narwhal, the unicorn that applied for a job in hell. That long tusk. It's not a toy, yo. If it stabs you, you'll be a TikTok meme in no time. It's actually a tooth, stretching up to 3 meters, used to break ice and fight for prey, or maybe even to steal parking spots in the ocean. Back in the day, Europeans saw this tusk and thought it was a real unicorn horn, selling it for more than gold. Pong's imagining, if a narwhal had Tinder, it'd write, "Swipe right if you're brave enough to get stabbed." You know, it lives in icy waters so cold you'd need to wear 10 jackets. If a narwhal swims up to you at 2 a.m., you taking a selfie or screaming and running. Pong's snapping a selfie first, looking dope. Next up, the second one, the Komodo dragon. A lizard that went to the gym for 10 years and forgot to go home. This thing doesn't breathe fire, but it spits poison. That saliva? If it hits you, you'll drop faster than Wi-Fi crashing during Netflix. It eats everything from deer, wild boars, to you. Up to 3 meters long, weighing 90 kilos, locals in Indonesia legit thought it was a real dragon, 'cause it walks in like, "I'm the boss." Pong's picturing, if you meet a Komodo in your alley, what you doing? Pong's bowing like, "Big bro dragon, I got no meat, just vibes." Haha. If it had IG, it'd post pics of eating prey, captioning, "Breakfast goals." If you see this in the jungle, you running or praying. The third one, the Dumbo octopus. An elephant that can swim, or a ghost kid lost from a horror movie. It lives 4,000 meters deep in the ocean, so dark you'd need 10 flashlights. Those tiny fins flap like it's flying, cute but creepy, like something's hiding in its eyes. Pong's imagining, if a Dumbo floats up to your window at 3 a.m., what you doing? Pong's screaming and running to hide in the closet. It eats anything that sinks to the ocean floor, like the vacuum cleaner of the sea. If it went on a date with you, it'd take you to eat trash under the sea. You letting it sleep on your couch or your bed. And now the fourth one, the axolotl. An alien that forgot to go back to its planet and ended up in an aquarium. Looks like a little kid stuck in a monster's body. Those fluffy gills like haunted seaweed. The coolest part, it can regrow its arms and legs like a Marvel superhero. The Aztecs thought it was a god. Pong's like, what kind of god is this cute and creepy? If an axolotl knocks on your door during a storm, you giving it rice or lending it an arm? Pong's lending a leg, run fast. It lives in Mexican lakes, and if it had TikTok, it'd post clips of regrowing arms, captioning, "Lost an arm, no regrets." You want to keep it as a pet. Coming up, the fifth one, the marker. A goat that looks like it stepped out of a fantasy movie. Its horns are like magic spirals, seems like it could cast a spell on you. Up to 1.5 meters long, used for fighting and digging. The Persians thought it was a sacred animal. Pong's picturing, if a marker strolls into your village, people would bow, saying, "Your Majesty has arrived." It lives in the Himalayas, so high up you'd need an oxygen tank. If it had IG, it'd post horn pics, captioning, "Naturally gorgeous." If you meet a marker in your dreams, you snapping pics or running to learn magic. And the sixth one, the sea pig. A pig that swims and forgot to lose weight. Chubby with legs, living 550 to 6,700 meters deep, looking like a toy left in hell's basement. It eats ocean trash, like the janitor of the sea. Pong's imagining, if a sea pig goes on a date with you, it'd take you to eat trash and say, "Romantic, right?" If you see it in a dream, you letting it sleep on your couch or your bed. Pong's sending it to the fridge, too chubby for my couch. And the seventh one, the parrotfish. A fish that poops sand. Colors like a bird from a fairy tale. If it poops on you, you get a private beach. One fish makes 90 kilos of sand a year. Polynesians thought it built islands. Pong's like, that island you vacationed on? Might be parrotfish poop. If it had YouTube, it'd make DIY beach in 5 minutes videos. It eats coral and poops sand. You know, if you're swimming and meet it, you might get sand in your hair. You diving in to say hi, or running to buy sand somewhere else. Coming up, the eighth one, the ii. A lemur that's like a ghost from a legend. Those long fingers tap trees to find food, like a haunted musician lost in the jungle. Those big eyes. If they stare at you at 2 a.m., you won't sleep for a week. In Madagascar, they think it's a symbol of death. Pong's picturing, if an ii sits next to you on a bus, you offering coffee or running. Pong's sprinting to Mars. It lives in Madagascar, and if it had Spotify, it'd make a 2 a.m. wood-tapping playlist. You brave enough to keep it as a pet. The ninth one, the leafy sea dragon. A water dragon that's like a ghost plant. It's so good at camouflage, you might pick it up thinking it's a leaf for your vase. It floats around in the water like a ghost in a Chinese movie. The males carry the eggs too. Pong's like, that's a brave stay-at-home dad. If it floats into your dreams, you thinking it's a ghost or a pet. Pong's keeping it, easy to care for, no lawn mowing needed. It's off Australia's coast, and if it had TikTok, it'd post camouflage 101 clips. You keeping it as a pet or tossing it out. And the last one, the 10th one, the magnificent frigate bird. A bird that puffs its throat like a red balloon, looking like Satan wanting to be an opera singer. That throat pouch is for wooing females, sounds like a drum. If it holds a concert, your ears are done. Caribbean locals thought it was a sea spirit. Pong's picturing, if it lands in front of your house, you filming or screaming. Pong's filming first, gonna hit 1 million views on YouTube. It's in South America, and if it had Twitter, it'd tweet, throat pouches fashion. You wanna go to its concert or nah?